My wife confessed to cheating at our anniversary dinner. I asked, who's the lucky guy? Cindy started crying into her filet mignon at the steakhouse where we'd gotten engaged 4 years ago. She'd planned this anniversary dinner for months, reminded me about it every day this week. I slept with someone else, she sobbed. I set down my fork slowly. My brain buffered like bad Wi-Fi. Just last week, she'd grabbed my hand, placed it on her stomach, smiled huge. She'd missed her period. 3 years of trying for a baby. And finally, who's the lucky guy? I heard myself ask. She stared at me like I'd grown horns. Robbie. I fell in love with him. The restaurant noise faded. The pearl earrings in my pocket, the ones she'd been eyeing for months, felt like they weighed 1,000 pounds. Who is he? I can't tell you. I need to protect him. We left without finishing. Silent drive home. I dropped her at our apartment and drove straight to my best friend James's place. Dude, you look like death, he said, answering in boxers, eating cereal at 10 p.m. After I told him everything, he sighed. Check out that Isaiah guy from her work. They're always getting lunch. I knew Isaiah's sister Marielle from college. Messaged her immediately. She called back laughing. Isaiah's been with his boyfriend Carlos for 2 years. He's just not out at work yet. She paused. Check whose Instagram story she watches first. That circle always shows up for whoever someone interacts with most. Cindy was asleep when I got home, her phone charging on the nightstand. We knew each other's passwords. We'd never had trust issues before. The first story that popped up made my blood freeze. Brad Wire, the guy who'd made my high school years hell, shoved me into lockers, called me names I won't repeat. Now some hotshot real estate agent with a fake smile. Next morning, I waited in his office parking lot. When his BMW pulled up, his face went white. Robbie, we need to talk, he said before I could speak. In his cologne-drenched office, he fidgeted with his watch. What Cindy's doing is messed up. I'm done with it. Nobody deserves this. What are you talking about? He showed me his phone. Screenshots of Cindy's messages with multiple numbers. My vision blurred reading them. Not just Brad, 6, maybe 7 guys. Going back 2 years. There's something else, Brad said quietly. Those pregnancies you kept losing, they weren't miscarriages. The room spun. 3 years trying for a baby. 3 pregnancies. 3 times she'd come home sobbing about losing it. I'd held her each time. She never knew whose they'd be, Brad continued. She couldn't risk it. She's been seeing this fertility specialist, Dr. Calloway, getting procedures done. I stumbled out, threw up in the parking lot. At home, Cindy was on the couch, eyes red. Dr. Calloway called, the fertility specialist. The procedures caused scarring. I might not be able to have kids anymore. What procedures, Cindy? She went pale. I don't know what you mean. Brad told me everything. The other men, the babies that weren't miscarriages. She broke completely, sobbing, hyperventilating. I'm so sorry. I was confused. I didn't know what I wanted. How many? It doesn't matter. How many? 8, she whispered. Maybe 9. I felt numb. Why tell me now? At our anniversary? Because I'm pregnant again. And this time I know whose it is. My heart stopped. Mine? She shook her head. Brad's. But he won't leave his fiancée, so I need you to raise it. I laughed. Actually laughed. You're insane. You wanted a baby. Here's your chance. To raise Brad Wire's kid? The guy who tortured me? You'll never have your own. I made sure of that. What? She covered her mouth, eyes wide. What did you do? The fertility treatments, she whispered. They weren't for me. The doctor, she's been giving you medications in your food to lower your count. Make sure I'd never actually get pregnant with yours. I couldn't breathe. 3 years of trying. 3 years of her crying about wanting my baby. Brad didn't want me having your kid while we were together, she continued. Said it would complicate things. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. A woman's voice. Mr. Robertson, this is Dr. Calloway's assistant. We need to discuss the lawsuit against your wife. The medications she obtained fraudulently have affected 12 other men. The FBI is now involved. Cindy's phone rang. Brad's picture appeared. She answered on speaker by accident. A woman's voice screamed, I know about Cindy. I know about all of them. The wedding is off. Brad's voice. Baby, wait, and tell that psycho she better get tested. That scarring isn't from procedures. It's an STD. I have it too now, thanks to you. The line went dead. Cindy looked at me, mascara streaming. Robbie, please. My phone buzzed again. This time, a text from Marielle. Just saw the news. Did you know Cindy's real name is Margaret Walsh? She's wanted in 3 states for identity theft and fraud. That's not even the worst part.